Hey, Teague Nation, this is Shane McClure, Associate Regional Director in the Northeast. I wanted to put together a little video to answer a question that I had been asked by multiple people, but specifically somebody who is a professional on one of our campuses that works with a chapter of ours, always pushing the men and very supportive of Tekes and the fraternity's mission. And the question that they asked was, is this semester going to be a wash? Are we in a position where things are so bad, people are so far away from one another that they can't focus on anything else, that there's nothing that they can do to connect with one another, that our goals are pretty much shot because all our events are canceled? What do we do? And my immediate response to that was absolutely not. Like, why would that be your response to this? And the more I thought about it, this is a very stressful time for a lot of people, and I understand that. If you're in a community that's heavily affected by the coronavirus, or you need to take care of yourself, do so. Please do so. But at the same time, there's an opportunity here for a lot of us who have a lot of free time on our hands to assess where we've been and see if there's areas that we can develop ourselves. And I'm not talking about what you've seen in probably a lot of posts about this needs to be an incredibly productive time, you need to hit all of your goals, but I think that you should at least try to better yourself and think about how you've been doing over the past year. And I'm not talking specifically about chapters, I'm talking about as individuals. Have you reached out to somebody and asked them how they're doing? Or has there been a concern about how somebody behaved recently in the year that wasn't really addressed? Do you have something yourself that you want to improve upon that, what have you been waiting for to, has school been too busy that you haven't been able to focus on it? Now might be the time. The mission of this fraternity is to aid you in mentally, morally, socially. You can expand that to however you want. But the ask is that you're at least trying. You're putting in some effort to develop yourself, better yourself, know what works for you, and become a better person, become a leader, become whatever it is that you want to be. What helps is if you reach out to somebody within your chapter and share those ideas, because you're now vocalizing your commitment to, hey, I want to do this. Hey, I want to improve my grades. I want to improve how I've been treating people. I want to improve my mental health, whatever that may be. I want to get back to church, whatever it is. Reach out to somebody and see if you can commit to them and ask them to commit something to you as well. If you want to focus more on your chapter operations, we have chapters and a lot of Tekes, I think, that operate only 75% of the year. As soon as school's out, you get 3 months of summer vacation, and there's no thought put into the fraternity whatsoever, which is horrible, in my opinion. That's not what this is about. If you can't commit a little bit of your time during your summer break to develop and push yourself and share and support that with another person in your chapter, that you need to find a better connection to the fraternity, frankly. This is an organization that is available for you to push yourself all of the time. And there are groups that, it shows in their numbers. I looked at the KRA numbers from last year and the year before. So 2017 and 18 and 2018 and 19. In 2017, there were 49 groups out of 230 that were below 60% in their KRAs. That's about 22%. Last year, there were 63 groups out of 226. It jumped up to 28%. And I guarantee that those groups, a majority of them, didn't plan over the summer. These are the guys who are only putting in 75% of their time to Tekes. And I'm not saying you need to put 100% of your time 24/7, 365. But you should at least want to develop yourself a little bit. You should want to push yourself and push the guys around you that you have these great relationships with. And then there's the other side of this, where actually 2017 and 18 and 2018 and 19, 65 groups each year were above 90% in their KRAs. And I guarantee if you ask any of those groups, one of the main things that they do is they come into the fall with a plan. We have these numbers that we want to hit. We have these metrics that we think we need to do better at. And this is what we're going to do to change it. Last year we did this. This year we're going to do this. And they come in and they assess and they know where they're at. And they're doing this all summer, so that by the time that their leaders and that their members are on campus, they are ready to roll. They understand why they're doing it. They understand what they're going for, and people know where they fit in. I think that this is a perfect time to try to move towards that. For all the groups that didn't have anything planned for the summer or normally don't operate over the summer, you now have a month or 2 months extra of time not being around each other to plan, to talk with one another, to check in. to get yourselves ready and connected and motivated by this mission. And this mission is to develop yourself. So please push yourself to do that. Reach out to somebody else and commit yourself to that as well. This is an organization that is values based. And the more effort that we can put in to developing our values, the better. This semester is not a wash. It is an opportunity for us to follow through on everything that we've done so far. And finally, for some people, commit to the actual ideals of the organization. If we can't be there for each other to develop one another from a distance, then we probably weren't doing very well when we were together. Frauders, I truly love this fraternity and everything that it stands for. And I'm asking you to please don't let the semester be a waste. Find ways over the next couple of videos that we have on how to improve your operations, improve your relationships with one another, connect more with the values of this organization, and develop yourself. I love the fraternity. Thank you.